3, 2,
What's up, my civilians? Your boy Bug by Western that you're used to. Bam! And today we are talking James Gunn and the James Gunn controversy, and I'm mad about it. Now, the thing that gets me the most, that's what I'm gonna start with. The thing that gets me the most is the timing. Like, why are we acting like this? Like, this is like moral absolutism. Like, this is moral absolutism. It's like, nah, man. The timing is suspect. Because if this was a moral non-starter from the start, if this was a moral non-starter, if this was indefensible, why the hell did you let him do 2 movies, Marvel, Disney? Why 2 movies? Alright? And there was a whole thing, there was a whole article about this in 2012 where he was apologizing for it, and apparently he said it like they let him make the movie. It's not like they didn't make him. It's not like they didn't let him make the movie. They let him make the movie. So, excuse me. Still getting over the flu. I was like, they let him make the movie. So, why are we bringing this up now? Like, that's something that needs to be explained to me. I am very confused as to why this is happening now. Like, I can see why it would be a PR nightmare or whatever if you guys want to talk about it from that angle. But I'm like, now? Why did you hire him in the first place? If this was a moral non-starter. No, there was a whole article about this in 2012 where he was apologizing or something like that. And there's no way Disney did not know. There's no way. There's no way a big corporate machine like Disney that cares about its PR image did not know about these tweets. And it makes me mad because now people are saying Disney is like this moral what. The kids. It's like, okay. Same people that gave you Black Panther gave you Uncle Remus. Let's think about that. Same people that gave you King T'Challa gave you Songs of the South. Okay? Same people. Alright? Same people that were involved in Big Hero 6 gave you that Chinese cat from Aristocats. You can Google it. Watch Mojo had a whole top 10 about the most racist things Disney's ever done. Now, if we're going to follow this logic that we're using against James Gunn, none of our money should ever be going towards Disney. No Infinity War, no Avengers 4, no Avengers Phase 2, nothing. It shouldn't have gotten a single cent of our money if we're going to be following this moral absolutism, because all you're saying to me with this moral absolutism of yours that you want to imply on James Gunn, all you guys are saying to me is that you're okay with racism. And that's what you're saying. You're saying that it's okay to give Disney this money, it's okay to give Disney all of these things because I'm okay with racism, because if we're gonna hold tweets against James Gunn from 9-10 years ago, then we should be holding Uncle Remus and those Native Americans from Peter Pan, and we should be holding all of that stuff from Pocahontas against Disney. We should not be letting Disney off the hook at all. Marvel, Disney should not be getting our money at all if that is the case. If that is the case. Like, for me, this is the thing, is that people are now like they acting like they morally resolute, like they live by these rules, like they're not inconsistent like that, and people don't get to change. And again, I will say it again, if that is the case, then we must hold Disney accountable for all the stuff that they've done in the past. And Dumbo, hello, Dumbo, the movie Dumbo, yeah. So I'm just like, Disney, don't be acting all high and mighty. Don't be acting. This is a PR stunt, and that's what makes me mad the most. It's not like you guys really care about these kids and pedophilia and all of this stuff. This is a PR stunt. You guys are. This is PR, and it really annoys me when people confuse PR for actual activism. Because if this was a moral non-starter, James Gunn should have not had a job with you guys in the first place. And getting to James Gunn himself, people are like, they're defending James Gunn because of his talent and his favorite movie director, blah blah blah. No. No. Let me give you a case. If you have a kid that jumps on the table, right? You shout at the kid, telling him not to jump on the table. If he does not jump on the table the next day, you do not go back to that kid and say, yesterday you were jumping on the table. I can't believe you was jumping on the table. It's like, but I'm not jumping on the table now. It's like, yeah, I know, but you was jumping on the table. But now, if you come back the next day and the kid's jumping on the table, then you shout at him for jumping on the table again. Alright? Same concept. James Gunn has visually, evidently, James Gunn has shown course correction behavior. He hasn't made tweets like that since. He hasn't made tweets like that now. He hasn't tried to make edgy jokes like that now. Alright? It's not been done. So why are we holding all of these things against him? Like, the jokes were terrible, okay? The jokes were terrible. They were terrible in both senses. They were both bad, and they were both like, but dude, what the hell? But he has not been doing this since, okay? He's shown course correction behavior, alright? He's realized his wrong. He apologized for it, and he hasn't done it since. Okay? That is the very definition of course correction behavior. So for people to act like he's this giant pedophilia monster, it's like, really, bros? Really? And also, the other thing that annoys me is that now we're equating words to actual action. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're saying the word, like if I say the phrase to you, I'ma kill you, that's me killing you now. That's what we're doing now. And it's like, no, but that's not how that works. And I'm sick of the hypocrisy because it's okay for some people, right? Like, it's okay for some people, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like this Mike Cernovich guy, for example. Ain't nobody dogpiling on him the way they're dogpiling on James Gunn. And I'm like, at the very least, the bare minimum is that if you're mad at James Gunn about these tweets, you should be mad at Mike Cernovich as well. You should be dogpiling on Mike Cernovich as well. He should not be getting the pass that he is getting. And I don't want to hear people say, but I'm not defending Mike Cernovich, but James Gunn. It's like, no, you ain't jumping on Mike Cernovich the way you jumping on James Gunn. Alright? Yeah, it's like the equivalent of being jumped right in the hood, but now 5 guys are jumping on James and 2 guys are jumping on Mike. It's like, no, you need to distribute evenly. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? At the very least, okay, if you are to be mad about this, at the very least, if you have this moral absolutism that you'd never do anything, and if you are, you should be jumping on Mike the same way you were jumping on James, but you guys are not, okay? There's proof, there's evidence, there's tweets. People are not, and it annoys the hell out of me because Mike Cernovich made rape jokes too. Or he bragged about something with a rape. I believe, he was talking about date rape is not really rape because there's no force. The tweet is there, and nobody is jumping at Mike the way we're jumping at James. So I'm just saying, the thing that annoys me the most is people want to talk about sitting up on this moral high horse when you guys are openly contradicting yourselves. I'm saying that at the very least, the outrage against James Gunn, it needs to be the same. But maybe because James Gunn is a bit more famous, people get to yell out louder than they do against Mike Cernovich. And it's just like, then you're not morally sound. Then you're just riding a wave. Then you're just conforming with the crowd. And that's what annoys me a lot now, is that we confuse conforming with the crowd for actually having morals and being an activist. Okay? Disney ain't give a damn about these kids. Not never. I mean, I don't know. Are they contributing to any child protection campaigns? Are they doing anything for the kids practically? If they are, please do correct me. But as far as I know, this is convenient, and that's what annoys me the most. They did this because it was convenient. They did this because it would be a good look on the PR, in public relations. It would be a good look. That's why they did this. Not because they care about the kids, not because they actually care about pedophilia, but because it was a good look. And you guys cannot tell me that allows Disney to be this moral center, because they did it because it was a good look. Okay? Alright? And Mike Cernovich, I mean, when you look at him, it's like, okay, you can talk all of this about James Gunn, but my friend, you aren't the person to be talking about James Gunn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that his information is invalid or wrong, but I'm just saying for people to also treat Mike Cernovich like he's now this dude that also has this moral center. It's like, no. He tweeted about the rape things too. He was making jokes about the rape things too. They found videos of him on Twitter. They're talking about the rape things too. So it's like, why does Mike Cernovich get more of a pass and James Gunn get less of a pass? Okay? These things are not equal. They're not on scale, okay? People are jumping on the train. They're jumping on the bandwagon because it looks good. And you cannot call that activism. You cannot call that caring about the issue, because you're doing it because it looks good. Alright? And I'm just like, the timing. There's no way Disney didn't know about. There is no way. You cannot tell me there's some way Disney didn't know. Really? There was a whole article and controversy about James Gunn apologizing. They knew about this. But they kept quiet. Why? Because they needed time. They waited till it looked good. They waited until it was a problem. They didn't exercise this moral absolutism that everybody is praising them for now. No. And look, Disney gets to hire or fire whoever they want. Okay? You can't change that. I can't say that I don't think he deserved to be fired, but whatever. But my issue is that now that they fired him, it's like this moral absolutism is now resurfacing. Like, good on you, Marvel. It's like, no, not good on anybody. You guys didn't do this because it was right. You did it because it was a good look for PR, and that is insulting to actual activists. Not that I'm calling myself an actual activist, but it is insulting to actual activists that when you do stuff because it looks good, when you fire somebody for sexual harassment because it looks good, when you fire somebody for racism because it looks good, that is insulting. You guys aren't doing it for the right reasons. This really, it really makes me mad when, and I mean, for me, the whole thing is that you guys just need to balance the scales if that's what we're doing. And the other thing is that, like, people are saying, you guys are defending James Gunn. It's like, no, again, I don't know if I've said this now because I've just been ranting, but course correction, okay? When you make a mistake, you fix it, okay? When you make a mistake, like, you fix it, alright? Like, he hasn't tweeted these things since, and he's apologized for them. That's how it works, okay? When you change your behavior, that's how it works. If your behavior doesn't change, then you do not get forgiven. That's like, for me, that's common sense, okay? Like, I'm not defending James Gunn because I'm saying those tweets aren't so bad. I'm not defending James Gunn because I'm saying that we can forget about the tweets. No, they were bad jokes, bad taste, horrible. I get it. I'm defending James Gunn because he decided to course correct his behavior. He realized it was wrong, and now he changed himself. Okay? He changed. He evolved. That's why I'm defending James Gunn. Had James Gunn been tweeting these same things right now, I wouldn't have made a video. I'm not doing this to look good. I'm doing this because I'm genuinely upset that society has told me 3 things right now. Alright? PR stunts, perfectly acceptable. other guys can make rape jokes because certain rape is okay and certain rape is not okay. You know, we're compartmentalizing it now, right? And the third thing that society has told me is that we will hold your mistakes against you forever and ever and ever. It doesn't matter if you do your best to change. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all if you do your best to actually become a better human being. We're going to hold it against you forever and ever and ever and ever. That's what you guys have told me now. And if that's a society I live in, I want to check out. Because that don't make no sense to me. That don't... Like, I want to check out. I want to... I'm done. I'm done. And James Gunn ain't coming back. James Gunn ain't getting rehired. I like James Gunn. I really do like James Gunn. I'm really happy with James, like the movies and all of those things. But I'm not making this as a case that he must come back. I'm just saying this is the things that you guys are saying to me. And I don't even know why I'm surprised, because it's where we live now. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you get to kick somebody in the shin, and then you get to point out somebody else who was kicking somebody in the shin, and just say like, he was kicking him in the shin, and then everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? People do stuff to look good now. They don't do it because it's right. They don't do it because it's morally sound. They don't do it because it's what's supposed to happen. They do it to look good. They do it to feel better about themselves and not actually care about the goddamn issue at hand. Alright, but I'm done. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you did not, that is your business. And I'll see you on another video because Masterman's gotta be out. Peace.